What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy. Welcome to a Destiny video on the channel today. We are revisiting the Crucible. Ampy revisits the Crucible, and I have some things to talk about today. What you guys are going to be watching, you got a Rumble, aka free-for-all game on God knows what map, on God knows what planet. Was not paying attention to that. I was playing with my friend, and he's like, let's do the Crucible, and I was like, hell fucking no. I hate the Crucible. I can't stand the Crucible. I'm going to get smacked. And the last time I visited the Crucible, guys, I think I was level 11 or 12, something like that. And I was like, damn, it's just a miserable time for me. I don't want to do it. No, I refuse. And it took about 20 minutes of begging. Some tears were shed trying to get me back into PvP. And he's like, alright, let's do it. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. And he's like, let's do free-for-all. I'm like, fucking A, man. You want me to do free-for-all? So you know what? I was like, fine. We'll try it out. Right now, currently, in this game, I think I'm level 21, although I played a little bit after the game. So as it stands right now, I am level 22, 2 levels above 20, having a blast. And this is the outcome of the free-for-all game, okay? I want to stress this right now, guys. Do not play Crucible unless you have the gear, because although the weapons may be balanced out, you still have skills and upgrades and things like that that go along with your character that you earn from PvE that will give you somewhat of an advantage. Not too much, but it is there. And this is a perfect juxtaposition of what I was talking about last time. The contrast between when I jumped in before to when I jumped in now. Look at this carnage that you guys see on screen right now. I would have never been able to pull this off before, and we're switching things up a little bit. I have a shotgun, okay? I told myself, shotguns suck at PvE. I hate them. I don't like them on strikes. I don't like them on patrol missions. I just can't use them. A whole different scenario on PvP, guys. Shotguns, 9 times out of 10, can kill somebody in one shot unless their shield is up. Unless you're a little too far away, then they will kill in 2 shots. If they don't do it, then you're kind of too far away, and that's where the whole balancing thing comes in. Shotguns will not kill somebody if you are too far away. Thank God. Bungie, good job, because that bullshit on Black Ops 2 with the shotguns, I can't do it. And I'm thankful that it's not in this game. So, my impressions of multiplayer so far, guys, I'm really enjoying it. I'm very surprised that I was. I grinded out a couple hours of the Crucible. A, it gives you reputation for your faction to get that faction gear. B, it gives you glimmer. And C, it gives you some loot. You know, sometimes, 9 times out of 10, it will, but sometimes, I don't know why, for some reason, regardless of your score, you could be MVP, or you could be at the bottom of the scoreboard, and it may or may not give you loot. I'm not really sure how it works. Maybe it works at random, but you take that loot, identify it at the Cryptarch vendor, and it could give you something really good. It could give you something really bad, and then you just salvage, aka dismantle it, and then you're on your merry way. So, I want to give you guys some insight onto the classes and to the PvP system. I'm just going to talk about just how the PvP was going. So you guys know I'm a hunter. I am level 21 in the game. And my PvP Blade Dancer subclass, okay? Hunter has 2, Gunslinger I prefer for PvE, PvP Blade Dancer. That's all fine and dandy. Everyone gets 2. And I really like my Hunter on PvP. This Blade Dancer goes ham and cheese sandwiches, as BNR would say, in the Crucible just because of my special ability. Arc Blade, as it's called. Rips through people, and it gives me a third-person view of my character going off. And I really enjoy that. I like third-person shooters very, very much. I'm glad they incorporated some elements of that into the game. And Arc Blade just does so much damage. It's a one-hit, like, knife melee ability that thrusts me forward. You guys can see me use it to teleport through the air as well. Some people will argue it's overpowered. You know, what are you gonna do? You know, each class has its own specific traits and agility and intellect and strength attributes, you know, all interwoven in to make your own character the way you want to make them. And I have a blast with this skill set. The only problem is I have to be close enough to kill you. You guys could pull out a shotgun right now and blast my face off in that mode if you so choose to, but depends on how you use the class. If I can outmaneuver you, I'm going to get you and I'm gonna fuck you right in the ass every single time. My problem in the Crucible is how much health and armor Titans have. It's just the skills that they have and the traits that they have, as I explained. And they're very difficult to kill. You know, you have to stay at range with them, which is difficult because it counteracts my special ability, so I have to take into account my agility and my speed to kind of take out those guys. Warlocks, their Nova Bomb just rips me apart every time. The range on the Nova Bomb, their special purple blast, I guess they do into the ground, is ridiculous. Dred's Ghost, I don't know if it was this game or other games, he is a Warlock. And he just kept slamming me with that Nova Bomb. The range was ridiculous. I told you guys, I tried to escape a Nova Bomb once, and I was around a corner, and he threw it outside the door, and I couldn't get away. It doesn't matter how fast I was moving, it kind of sucked me in, and I got raped. One shot, obviously, and it's an AoE ability, which is something that hunters do not have. I do not have that ability on my Blade Dancer to AoE. It's kind of one target at a time, meleeing as fast as I possibly can, press the button, and you guys can see me hit a couple targets at the end, Really excited about how this game ended. It was a lot of fun. And another perk of my Blade Dancer, I'm not trying to convert you guys into Blade Dancing, I just want to tell you guys the perks of it and how much fun I had. And you guys saw in the beginning, I think I went invisible after I got a melee attack done. I went invisible for a short period of time. And I just keep hearing over and over again, Blade Dancers are OP, they are built for PvP, and they just can do this much damage in this much time. And to a certain extent, it is true because we don't excel at PvE. I think it was listed statistically that we were the weakest class in PvE as far as the skills go. Obviously, each class excels in its own way, but as far as mob clearing, killing as many enemies at once is concerned, we don't have those tools. The Warlock and the Titans both have AoE clearing abilities, and we are left with single target DPS. And I think in that sense that yes, we are weaker, but I took a sacrifice in the player versus environment field to excel at PvP, and for a good reason. I'm very happy that I did, because I could just wipe the face of the map with this class. And people always argue that there's balancing issues and some classes are better than others. I admit the gear thing I'm not really too fond of. The gear, the skills, how everybody has different abilities and stuff kind of interferes with the whole gameplay. I will give them that I'm not really a fan of that, but the class you pick, we all go up and down. I think Warlocks have the weakest defense, but I can move the fastest, and Titans have the most armor. It is what it is. You gotta deal with what you gotta do, because this is what's presented in the game. It's not gonna change. It's whatever you pick, there are pros and cons. You're never going to be on top 110% of the time. It's difficult to do that. I hate the people that think that they can be the best all the time. So, as it stands right now, guys, I'm really happy with the game. I think it's safe to say that I am addicted to it. PvE is really fun, and now that I have discovered that PvP is not so bad once you have the gear, I will have more videos coming for you guys. I already have a couple more games coming up in the next few days, and I'm really expecting this game to be everything they said it was going to be. And oh my god, here comes the streak. Here comes the Blade Dancing Slash, the game-winning streak that just destroys every fucking button. Look at that, guys. Third-person carnage. I can't believe that this game has something like that. It's just ridiculous. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Expect more Destiny content, as I've said. I'm really enjoying the game and everything it has to offer, guys. I've been Ampy. I'll see you guys on the next one.